Hello, welcome back to Hugh's Nursery, and in this video I'm going to be continuing with my pepper growing series, and this is a habanero pepper. It's doing really well. We've got some peppers growing here, can't wait to try them. I'll probably have to do a tasting video as well. I can see at least 5 peppers on it at the moment, and it's not bad for quite a small plant. I will hope to keep it over winter and carry on growing it next year. But a frequent question that that comes up is, why do my pepper plants have yellow leaves, like the leaves are turning from green to yellow? So we're going to go back into the heat of the solar tunnel, and I'm going to be answering that question and showing you different methods to improve it. So here are 2 chili peppers. This one is amazing. I picked this up from a garden nursery. It was selling for 50p, which is about 70 or 80 cents. They were trying to do a sale. It was £3 beforehand, but I just thought, why not just give it a go and see how it copes in a small pot, and it's doing quite well. Yeah, lots of peppers growing. The leaves are looking okay. There's a slight yellow tinge there, but overall I'm quite happy with that, and I probably will pot it up, but I'm just seeing how it copes in such a small container. But overall I'm very proud of it. And there's a wasp saying hello. And now this is another one. This is a yellowy leaf, and this is what you need to be looking for. This just died because it was one of the oldest leaves and fell off. Yeah, this is an example. The leaves are looking a bit lighter than usual, but it looks healthy. And what happens though if all the leaves are turning yellow? Because it isn't looking bad, this plant, but now I'm going to tell you lots of reasons. So the first reason is that sunlight, and lots of you are like, yeah, that's an obvious question. Well, it is obvious, but lots of people just take it for granted. Pepper plants need an average of about 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight. That's pretty easy over in California, but across the pond here in Wales it's a completely different story. Without the adequate amount of sunlight, these plants cannot absorb enough energy from the sun to keep them healthy and promote the growth. So what happens is that the foliage appears pale and then turns yellow, and to help this in areas with less sunlight, you can install a simple growing light. You can see a really good cheap one that Real Vince Samias did over at his channel, and there'll be a link down in the description. It's such a great video. Now, watering is also another cause. I'll be moving on to nutrient deficiencies and diseases a bit later, but only after watering. Watering pepper plants, basically they're like weeds. They're very hardy plants, love heat and everything, and they don't actually need that much water. So what you need to do is to just go down, say with a finger, and check if in the first 2 inches, if there isn't any moisture, that's when it needs a nice water. But I can feel that there is moisture about 1.5 inches down, about 3 to 4 centimeters, so it doesn't need watering. So it only needs watering when there's no water in the first 2 inches, because there's a big problem is overwatering and just watering it whenever the top looks dry, and you just don't want to turn the dirt into a swamp at all. Now, moving on to nutrient deficiencies, these sometimes and usually result in yellow leaves. A nitrogen, magnesium or sulfur deficiency can cause yellowing of the leaves on pepper plants. So with nitrogen deficiency, it's fairly simple to improve. It causes yellowing the leaves and starts. What's quite interesting to see how it works is it starts at the bottom leaves begin turning yellow, and then it moves up through the stem and until the top turns yellow, and that's usually caused by nitrogen deficiency. So what I advise doing is just getting some coffee and coffee grains and sprinkle it over, and the wasp really seems to like this. So just sprinkle it over and that at the base of the plant, or some composted chicken manure to solve the problem. If there is sulfur deficiency, add lightly around the base. Oh my god. And add sulfur lightly around the base of the plant, so use Epsom salt as well to improve magnesium levels. If you're unsure what it is, just use a bit of everything, it doesn't hurt, but try not to overdo it. And finally, with disease, leaves infected with, I hope I say this right, is Fusarium Wilt. They yellow slowly of the upper leaves, showing signs of wilt. So what you need to do is just raise the soil to pH 6.5 to 7. So keep it at a neutral pH level, neither acid nor alkaline, and use nitrate sources of fertilizers and avoid using ammonium based fertilizer. So I hope this video helped solve your answer, and if you have any more questions to do with peppers, please post them down below and I'll try and do some videos about it. So thanks again for watching. Check out Gardening and More if you're bored, and you'll learn lots in this channel. He's got loads of videos, so definitely check them out. But yeah, so thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye.